What's up, everyone? Welcome to Film Spot, and today we'll be talking about the best upcoming movies. The first look image of Jake and Neytiri's adopted human son in Avatar 2 has been revealed. Directed by James Cameron, Avatar 2 will follow the exploits of Jake Sully and Neytiri, both members of the Na'vi tribe on the planet Pandora who overcame an invading force of humans attempting to mine the planet in the first film. After the events of Avatar, Jake and Neytiri will face another round of humans invading the planet, fleeing to the reef region of Pandora to escape and build allies, particularly with a clan called Metkayina. Producer Jon Landau has previously revealed that a significant focus of the new film will revolve around family, as Cameron's work typically revolves around universal themes. Landau said, "At the center of each of our sequels is the Sully family, and it appears that the family just got bigger with a very interesting addition. Now, via Empire, comes the first look at one member of Jake and Neytiri's new brood, in the form of a human child named Miles Socorro, aka Spider, played by Jack Champion. Miles was born on a military base on Pandora and was too small to make the trek back to Earth, so he was adopted by Jake and Neytiri, who also have Na'vi children, including Netayam, Loak, and Tuktiri." Producer Jon Landau explains that the family element will be a critical aspect of the film, alongside the newer ocean-themed setting and action set pieces, creating a dynamic that expands on the themes of the first film. Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige confirms the MCU's Spider-Man 4 is in active development with Sony and Disney. After years of starring in his own superhero movies, Spider-Man was rebooted to be part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Spider-Man: No Way Home is the conclusion to Tom Holland's solo trilogy, which came alongside 3 other MCU movie appearances. It has been through these 6 films that Holland's Spider-Man has become one of the biggest superheroes in pop culture. This made Spider-Man: No Way Home the most anticipated Marvel movie of 2021, especially after rumors surfaced that Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield could appear. Even before Spider-Man: No Way Home hit theaters and gave audiences a chance to see what happens next for Holland's Spider-Man, questions began to swirl about his MCU future. Sony's plans to build their own universe filled with Spider-Man villains like Venom and Morbius raised concerns that he could leave the MCU to join them. This was especially true after Sony and Marvel broke off talks to continue working together prior to them reaching a deal to make Spider-Man: No Way Home. It has only been recently that discussions about Spider-Man 4 being in development surfaced online, which could be the start of a brand new trilogy. Now that Spider-Man: No Way Home is out in theaters around the world and crushing box office expectations, talk of Spider-Man's MCU future is starting to heat up. This led New York Times to ask Kevin Feige and No Way Home producer Amy Pascal about what is coming next. After Pascal discussed her hopes to make Spider-Man 4, Feige came out and directly confirmed the movie is in early development. The surprising move comes as a result of the Marvel executive wanting to let audiences know that Spider-Man's MCU franchise will continue with the multiple studios working together again. Warner Media CEO Jason Kilar confirms that Matt Reeves' The Batman will release on HBO Max in April 2022, a month after its theatrical release. Reeves' new take on the iconic DC Comics hero stars Robert Pattinson. Speaking to Vox's Recode via Comic Book, Kilar revealed that the film will debut on HBO Max on April 19, 2022. The Batman will join DC's selection of movies and films 46 days after its release after a 45-day theatrical exclusive window. Kilar called the decision a huge change when compared to the company's release schedule in previous years from 2016 to 2019. John Wick Chapter 4 will be a little late. The 4th chapter in Keanu Reeves' action franchise will now hit movie theaters on March 24, 2023. That's a 10-month delay for the 4th John Wick movie. Chapter 4 was previously slated for release on May 27, 2022, and that was after a previous year-long delay for the film. Its original release date was May 21, 2021, the same day The Matrix Resurrections was originally supposed to arrive before COVID-19 messed up literally everything. Now that The Matrix Resurrections is out, it's also time to get an update on the Baba Yaga's next steps. A new Jurassic World Dominion image reveals the brand new raptor known as the Atrociraptor, as it chases after Chris Pratt's Owen Grady through a stairwell as he rides on a motorcycle. The 3rd installment in the Jurassic Park sequel franchise picks up 4 years after the events of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, in which the young clone Maisie released the genetically engineered dinosaurs out into the world. Humanity now finds itself struggling to adjust to a new world in which they must coexist with the invasive dinosaur species. According to Deadline, Spider-Man: No Way Home has now crossed another milestone, grossing over $1 billion at the worldwide box office. After just 12 days, the film has currently grossed $1.05 billion, making it the highest-grossing film of 2021 and Sony's #2 film of all time, behind only its predecessor, Spider-Man: Far From Home, at $1.13 billion. The film is also the first to join the billion-dollar club since the pandemic and has been one of the few to do so without any takings from China. Morbius' runtime has been revealed, and it comes in between the two most recent Spider-Verse releases. Sony's burgeoning Marvel Universe has been very busy recently. In October, the studio finally debuted Venom: Let There Be Carnage, the eagerly anticipated sequel to 2018's surprise hit. The Tom Hardy starring movie earned the biggest opening weekend of the coronavirus pandemic at the time and received positive reviews from fans. Then, just 2 weekends ago, Sony's latest movie with Marvel Studios, Spider-Man: No Way Home, swung to the second biggest opening of all time and gave the MCU its 4th A+ cinema score. Next up on the release calendar is the long-awaited Morbius. The movie stars Jared Leto as the title character, a brilliant scientist suffering from a rare blood disease. In his desperation to find a cure, Michael Morbius' latest experiment gives him a form of vampirism that holds devastating consequences for his life. With Morbius just over a month away from release, new details about the film are starting to emerge, including its runtime. A recent posting on the official Cinemark website reveals Morbius will clock in at 1 hour and 48 minutes. That makes it longer than Venom: Let There Be Carnage, which came in at a slim 1 hour and 37 minutes, but still far shorter than No Way Home, which is 2 hours and 28 minutes. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one!